And hello friends, once again we are back. My name is Erica L. Harper. I am a professional counselor, I'm a personal trainer, and as always I am your sexual performance coach. So today we are going to be talking about foreplay. And first, I want to start it out with a did you know? Because I don't think that people really understand how long foreplay actually is. Now, in the US, foreplay is only 30 to 45 seconds. Now, herein lies the problem. So, on one hand, we have people who are, there's people who are ready to go, who can just go right into it. But then there's other people who maybe it takes them a little bit of time to rev into it. And no, ladies and gentlemen, it's not men always on one side and women on the other side. Again, we're talking about normal. Just because you heard a couple people or from a lot of the people that you know that most women are less sexually driven than men or whatever, it actually runs the gamut. So the thing is, we have some people who are not as sexually ready from right off bat than other people. So is 30 to 45 seconds really enough time to get somebody in the mood? So what I want to talk about today is how much foreplay is enough foreplay. I'm going to say is you need as much foreplay as you need. And I know that seems like it's counterproductive. Like, okay, that just told me nothing. But it's some people, like I said, they can just go. It doesn't take them very long. And then also situational too, right? So sometimes you just want a quickie and you only have a couple minutes and you just want to, just ravage that person that your partner. But then other times maybe you need a little bit of time to kind of get in there. Maybe you need somebody to kiss you a little bit, to caress you a little bit. Maybe you need for your foreplay to last for hours. Hours. Now, at first you're like, okay, so what does that mean? Do I have to do cunnilingus? Do I have to do fellatio? No, not necessarily. And I think we need to expand our view of what foreplay is. So, of course, foreplay, before the play. This is before. This is stuff you do before you actually get into the actual penetration, the sex. But, you can do foreplay in the morning when your partner is leaving out the house. Maybe you pat him on the butt. Have a good day, honey. Or you give him a kiss. Mwah. Have something for you later. Or maybe you get out of the shower and you air dry. This is again in the morning before they leave. And you're air drying and maybe you kind of give them a, come hither look over, your shoulder as you're getting ready. Or you can just a series of texts, the dirty talk that happens between you and your partner. So aside from all of, the sexual stuff when it comes to foreplay, when you think of foreplay. So even this outside of the box stuff that I just talked to you about, like, smacking them on the butt before work and then waiting, having them anticipate the sex when they come home. Foreplay does not have to be sexual at all. It can just be you loving on that person and doing something as simple as washing the dishes when they usually do. Okay, so thinking outside the box is going to be the key, because that gets that person feeling, that gets the dopamine and all those feel good, those endorphins going for you, because it's kind of like this person cares about me. Yes, I'm going to be open to their advances when it comes to sex. We need to be creative when we're talking about one another. Let's not be lazy. Okay, 30 to 45 seconds, come on people. That is pitiful. We need to spend more time trying to make the other person happy. Make sure that person is getting what they need, because if they're getting what they need, you are going to get what you need. This kind of brings me to the question, how often or how long do people generally take during foreplay, and what kind of things do they do for foreplay? Something tells me this is going to be interesting. Let's go out to the streets and check it out. Do you know what foreplay is?
Yes.
What is it?
I would like to think.
Speak a
The
little
startup before sex.
Okay, yeah. So this is what happens before sex. Now, how long typically, on the average, do you think that people have foreplay?
Yeah. 10 to 15 minutes.
15 minutes? How long do you think on average that foreplay lasts for in the U.S.?
In the U.S.?
Mm-hmm. How long do you think?
Okay. 10 minutes?
Like 2 years.
10 minutes?
Yeah, about a good 10 minutes. Last time it was about a good 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Okay, that is actually, I think we have like a Cleveland, like, book that has like 10 minutes in it. Everybody has said 10 minutes, but actually no, it is 45 seconds.
Oh, I can believe that too, though. I can believe that.
Yeah. So people, but
45 seconds? Wait, not even a minute?
Nope, not even a minute. Well, actually, it's 30 to 45 seconds. So, what are your views on foreplay? How do you feel about it? Is it something that you do, or is it something that you don't do?
Something that I do.
Okay, you do. Yeah. Okay, because I guess some people who are just like, you know what? No, let's just get to the action. I don't want to mess around with it. And other people are like, I just want to do foreplay all day. Now, do you like foreplay?
Yeah, I like to think I'm a fan of it.
You
It
said
ain't
as long as-
necessary.
I don't think it's necessary.
You don't think foreplay is necessary? I'm saying this.
I don't
no.
like kissing and all that, so.
Okay.
That's probably
Yeah.
why.
Okay.
That's what gets us to there.
I like foreplay. I just think sometimes it gets repetitive depending on what you're doing. So I just like to change the game, you know?
Okay.
I like to do different things.
I'm more of a foreplay guy. I mean,
Yeah.
the initial sex part is quick.
Yeah.
So the foreplay, I believe as a man you should make up in that area.
Right. Okay, my kind of guy. See, that's actually one of the issues that a lot of people have with sex. People just want to jump right into it, when really foreplay is kind of an important thing. So what kind of things can someone do, or what kind of things in your experience have you heard, that you've tried, that has boosted your sexual experience?
A lot of edibles, a lot
Okay.
of touching, a lot of groping.
Groping?
Yeah, a lot of groping.
Touching. Groping what? What are you groping?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of kissing.
A lot of kissing.
A lot of fondling.
Fine. Okay.
Oral sex. Commit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're with the person you love and you know that they're clean, oral sex is phenomenal.
Look at the neck, or the neck, the legs, the arms, the private part, all of it.
Definitely involves food or snacks like
is a
strawberries
great
and whipped
one.
cream and all of that.
You know, a lot of the receptors in your brain that are activated when you eat certain good foods, same as sex.
Oh, yeah,
So that makes sense.
Yeah.
That would be paired together.
Definitely.
You touch them down, you rub them down.
Okay.
Just make them feel,
Rub 'em down.
make them feel comfortable, like they somewhere, like you right there nearby, like you know you love them, you just there.
All right. Now, what about, do you think men need more foreplay? Women need
No, they don't need more. They just like more. But
Okay.
they don't
You
need
think men like more foreplay? Really? Okay. Like, okay, so give me something that a man would want before.
Getting they
Okay. All right.
Should I say that?
Okay. Fellatio. Yes.
Yes, fellatio relations. Fallacious relations.
All right, guys, we are back. That was always fun, going out in the city and talking to people about these things. I always say this whenever we come back from the streets. It's all about being taking out that word normal, making sure that we are not saying, shoot, is this normal? Is that normal? Things are normal within your relationship that both you and your partner are okay with. If both you and your partner are okay with 30, 45 second set or foreplay, you have that's a great amount of time for foreplay. And that's normal for you. But there may be another couple whose partner may need a little bit more coaxing, who may need a little bit more, talking to and just you know, just they may need a little bit more throughout the day. Okay, then that would be normal for them. With that being said, we are now into the sex toy portion of my show here. I want to introduce this little toy, and actually it's called a wand. So I don't know if you guys can see it here. I'm not holding it in front of my face, but this wand is pretty cool. It's made of plastic. Of course, again, we're talking phthalate free, guys. We don't, or people, we don't want anything in us, on us, that's going to leach off into us. We want to have sex, but we want to have sex safely. So again, you want to make sure that you are looking at toys, making sure that the ingredients that go into the toys are safe for you. Make sure you're asking questions when you're going to the stores and you're getting things. But this is kind of cool because this is a vibrator. And as you can see, it's rigid. And it uses 2 AAA batteries. And you think, okay, what is this little thing going to do? It can't pack any punch. I want you to listen to this thing. Technical difficulties. There we go. And I know you can hear that because I feel it up my arm. But the reason it's hooked, and you'll see, if you go in the stores, any number of stores, you'll see the shape a lot. Okay, and what this is, and some of you are probably already know, you beat me to the punch, you probably have already walked away because you're like, oh, I got this. Have 7 of these toys. But what you do is you put this into the vagina this way, and this stimulates the G-spot. So also, most importantly, it's small enough to where you can put it in your pocket, you can put it in your suitcase, you can take it with you. It's very transportable. Just make sure that you have the proper, you know, ways to clean it and things like that, but it's pretty neat. So again, this is just one more way that you can, you know, do something different, do something that you've never ever done before, try something new. So with that, that's all I have today. You know, like I said, like I always say, do something sexually adventurous today. Y'all have a good one.
Fruit, honey, chocolate, maybe a little bit of whipped cream, baby. You know, a little something extra. I don't know, that's all I got.
Okay, so go ahead and put some that sundae or the ice cream or the honey or the whipped cream on top of your honey and go for it.
I like that.
All right, me too. All right.